Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Austin E-GP. God, if I haven't even had a drink yet, and I'm already starting to say things wrong. Welcome back, though. It is round 10 this evening. Going to be, I went and looked up and made sure I understood how to pronounce it. BRNO. I didn't know. These silly Czechs and their ban on vowels in their words. We'll be at BRNO this evening, and of course it'll be PS4. Xbox will be doing this next week, I believe, was the plan. Hope everybody didn't miss us too much while there was some time off there. We're just starting to get everybody ready this evening. Just pulling the race together. We'll see who all we have. Hope everybody's looking forward to it. Been too long without racing. Apparently, real GP starts up this coming weekend, but y'all keep coming back to watch, right? So while we get everybody together here, hope folks have been having a good week. Hope the continued strangeness of the world around you has at least left you in, well, not too bad a condition. So we work on getting everybody here. We'll see what we have in total. Give me just a moment here while we get that sorted out. Okay, looks like we're going to have a bit of a smaller field this evening. I think we've got 4 of the guys here. I guess it's just a lot of folks been busy lately or up to other stuff. So tonight we'll have Hines, Harden, Kintal, and Oba, which should be fun. We have occasionally had this. Our PS4 guys are a little bit shy. let's see if all the streams are up. For some reason, it's not notifying people that it's up on Facebook. Maybe it's not up on Facebook. Maybe something went sideways. Oh! Yeah, they broke my connection there. I'll have to fix that. All right. We should have the Facebook connectivity back up and running. Sorry about the technical difficulty there, folks. Hopefully it'll work. Oh, I have to... Okay. All right, folks, this might break the broadcast. I'm going to restart it real quick. Have to fix Facebook. All right, and we are back. Appear to have that fixed just fine. Okay. So I'm going to wait for our last guy to ready up here, and we will be ready to go. I think we should have everything running at this point. Oh, and the title on the thing is wrong. Go figure. Just having one of them boomer days. All right, looks like everybody is ready. We are about to get started with Moto 3 here. We've got the right race qual. We got everything set up. Here we go, folks. This will be your first qualification of the evening for Moto 3 on BRNO. Alrighty. Like I said, smaller field this evening, but we will see how it goes. These are your dedicated guys. We'll see if they've been practicing. As we wait for everybody to get out on the track. Hope everybody's been enjoying that track season has started up again. I know over, the last couple of weekends, we've had folks from ASO out there doing COTA MSRH. Everybody's been having fun. A lot of folks having their first experiences on a track, too. So it's been exciting to watch. Alrighty. Looks like we have Harden Kental Oba all out on the track. And Hines just taking his time getting out there. And I guess the internet's going to be weird this evening, showing people doing wheelies when they clearly aren't. So through the first section, Oba actually out there, first one to get through it there. You'll see how he was looking today. I know last race he had, he was actually doing pretty well. So hopefully we'll see another good performance out of him this week. BRNO having a lot of very tight, technical, twisty stuff. There's not much where you get to go straight for very long. Yep, so far, no massive drama out of everybody here. Seven and a half minutes remaining in qualifying. Looks like Oba's about done with the third section here. So we'll have our first lap set for the evening. And there you go, a 212.3 Kintal. So coming in quickly here. See what he gets. Sets himself up just 2.5 seconds off of Oba. Not too bad, not too shabby. Hines putting himself 3/4 of a second ahead of Oba. It's going to be one of those evenings where those two are going to trade it back and forth, I guess. I guess Harden had a little trouble getting his first lap out there, so we're still waiting on him to finish one. Oh yes, and I forgot, the turn 10 on this course is actually named after Kevin Schwantz. Go figure. Looks like Nick has decided to join me in the studio this evening with liquor in hand.
If I show up any other way, I get beat.
And bring the liquor, bitch, or get out.
Looks like a small group today.
Yeah, we've got 4 guys on the grid today, I would assume, because of everybody being busy for various reasons. Plus, when we take those weeks off, I have noticed that, yeah, it's a case of, come on, guys, let's get back into the groove. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get folks to do it. I almost feel like, oh, we want to make it like GP. I think we shouldn't do those. Maybe we should allow, I would say, 2 breaks throughout a season altogether, just to give folks some time.
Yeah, I mean, life comes up.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm supposed to say, you mean E-GP is not your life?
No, it is not. Contrary to what most people might think, I do not just sit in my apartment and wait for E-GP to start. Bullshit. That's gotta be bullshit. Alrighty, as we are looking at just under 5 minutes remaining, and currently Hines sitting out front has not managed to Oba! Oba, what are you doing?
He's testing his brakes.
That or his McDonald's internet decided it was done. That was, from what the race director saw, he just popped up onto a stoppie and was done with the race.
Did you see the swerving before that?
I wasn't paying attention to all that.
Like when you're doing your air quote warming your tires thing that doesn't actually work on motorcycles.
Yeah. Shit works great. What are you talking about?
if you're in a fucking car.
Works wonderfully on a bike. Stop lying. Works so awesome.
It is chicken strip deterrent at best.
What? Chicken strips determine if you're fast. There is no other measurement.
There was a, I can't remember what year it was. It was one of the Supercross games, and your one joystick controls your steering, and the other one was body position.
Yeah.
We clearly need that in that game, so we can do our actual body positions. Stick all the way left for turning. Stick all the way right.
Oh
for
yeah,
body
hanging that
position.
ass just high. Watch me do-hand this corner. There we go. Harden now sitting 2.75 seconds off of Hines, so puts in a lap that's looking decent now. He was having a bit of a struggle there to get him on the board. Now he's looking fine. Kintoss sitting at 3.3 seconds off of Hines, 211.6.
That's not a horrible grid.
No.
Definitely some potential there.
Well, and the other part is, I mean, these guys have all been there basically every race. I mean, these are fellas that are there every time. So I would expect by this point in the season, if they were having a rough start, they're probably going to be doing pretty well at this point. They're going to start getting it together. It's just a matter of... But what we've run into in both leagues is anybody at any given moment can turn down a decent lap, but it's a matter of consistency
Absolutely.
to win. That's always the problem there.
Consistency, including don't crash.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we mean. That is exactly what we mean. Don't crash. All right, as Hines heads into the pits for a moment, we'll take a look over Oba's shoulder here and see how he's doing.
He has potato vision at the moment. Hopefully that
His always is potato. It's because of his McDonald's Wi-Fi. It's the reason I also never trust what the race director shows me that his bike is doing. You'll watch him go through a turn and he'll be like leaning the opposite direction and just go through. It's like, no, dude, that didn't happen. It's amusing, but it ain't right.
You mean much like the grid start, where there's no motorcycles?
Exactly, where everybody's got an invisible motorcycle under them.
We should just do a foot race in real life.
There we go. That solves the problem.
I'll be in last, but it's okay.
Yeah. So, just over a minute and a half remaining in qualifying for Moto 3. And looking so far like I don't think Oba on this lap is going to manage to get it.
I don't believe so either.
Yeah, I think he'll probably have one more though. Yeah, he's at turn 7. He'll probably get one more lap to try and set things there. But so far it's looking, this one's just not looking too impressive there. Still that just over a half a second off. He's managed to get a tiny bit quicker, maybe an eighth of a second faster, but still not close enough.
It's something. But Harden looks like he's on a good way for a...
Yeah, Harden is definitely
PB.
setting personal bests all the way around so far. Every section that he's done as of yet, and I think Oba is going to probably... Yeah, he's resetting himself because he realizes that lap ain't happening.
14.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, a little wide coming out of the end there. 2:13.625, which is...
2 seconds off.
Yep.
Not bad.
Not looking bad at all.
Now, I heard some grumbles in the chat earlier about people not practicing this week. I don't remember who that was.
I don't know. I don't know who it was complaining about it. Though I will say this, I have heard Hines repeatedly complain over the past couple of weeks. Fucking hate BRNO. So I am surprised he even practiced it at all.
Yet he's 3/4 of a second in the lead.
Yeah, I know. Oh, and Harden, yeah.
Tosses it.
Oh, what a toss there. He got a little too far on the inside. It threw him off the moment he got back onto the track, and he went flying out.
Your Beyond suit, sir.
Yes, and at this point, that is it for his chances for the evening for qualifying on Moto 3.
Go for the big crash instead, sir.
Yeah, much better. Meanwhile, Oba taking one last shot at things. We'll see what he's got here.
I was gonna say his resolutions look fantastic.
That's because it's the race director, yes. Yes, we're cheating by having that one locally. It is nice how we can do that. We do have both Oba and Hines out there on the track still, I believe. Nope, Hines is in autopilot, so I think it's just Oba right now.
You can do it.
Yeah.
Well, not with those first 2 sectors. But
No, maybe he'll have an amazing third and fourth.
he'll find the magic line.
Yeah. Oh man, despite getting faster on those last couple of laps, he actually fell back off of Hines' time just a little bit. I believe Hines moved it down to a 2:11.5 even.
Can't tell if that was the prediction on the race director or if he did
Exactly. Exactly. You never know.
He carried a lot of speed for being in the gravel.
Look at
also,
this.
that was supposed to be
Okay, I think that was actually, yeah. He has a bit of wall there at the end. And that is going to be it.
I heard it assist with brakes.
Yeah. So that'll be your standings coming into Moto 3 for the evening. Hines, Oba, Harden, and Kintaw, with just 3.5 seconds between them. Not too bad.
Do not move us to the back.
He doesn't want to do the move to the back tonight. I'd wager it won't make much of a difference, but I will go ahead and go by his.
Yeah, if we did that, wouldn't third place still be on the front row?
Yes. Yes, it would. All you'd be able to do is get a second row. Getting the whole shot on one row is not very impressive. Alrighty. As we wait a minute for everybody to ready up, get through their final selections on everything. And it looks like we've had a few folks decide to watch this evening. So that's good. As always, folks, I'll be keeping an eye on chat, so if you want to say nasty things to us or the racers, feel free. We're big boys.
They were going to do it to me anyway.
Yeah, I know. With Nick here, I know the temptation is strong.
Is it even... It's just... Or is it too easy at this point?
I think they're just angry you don't own a Lorex.
Well, let me pose with my watch.
You got to get it on the controller, though, tilted over. That's it. That's the only thing that'll be like a steering wheel around here.
This shit's happening.
I think we have to start a race now, though.
Fuck that.
All right, as folks are ready, we are going to go ahead and get started. There it is. There it is.
Did you share the stream out?
Yeah, it's out. I mean, well, as shared as it can be.
No.
Ah! As we get to, everybody gets to hear me again. Alrighty, your first race of the evening. It'll be Moto 3 at BRNO on the PS4. And we are off as Oba has a hell of a hole shot. Manages to take off. Oh boy!
What the...
Hines way out there in the grass.
Was that... No, that actually happened.
That actually happened. I guess somebody decided to Fenati his ass over there.
I thought you didn't want to start from the back.
But he did.
Oh, well.
Yep, so that will stretch things out to be interesting immediately.
Not for a lack of effort on Matt's part.
And here we have the view. Right now, Harden sitting back in fourth. But not because he's being terribly slow here. It looks like the whole pack is pretty much sticking together for the moment. They're starting to stretch out just a little bit. We'll see how it goes in the long term. Turn 5, continuing to turn 6, basically treat it like a big old double apex. And 7, a nice hard flick back, and Harden slips up under Kintaw. Very nice, cleanly done pass in 7. And now he's looking at Hines. We'll see if he can catch him. Hines keeping a much better line. He and Oba start to stretch out the lead there a bit. come through 10. And you can see Hines and Oba really staying out there in front. Oba having a very, very nice first lap, though.
He's got a good little gap there.
Yeah.
I just tuned back in.
Yeah. You're busy managing your social media, I know.
Well,
It's important.
you have to stay number one in ASO somehow.
But I thought you're supposed to just win track days. Wait, have you even done one this year yet?
2.
Oh, okay. All right. I haven't done any.
3 if you count a double day or 2 in a weekend.
I'd count it, maybe. Oh, no, you did 2 days, didn't you? Okay.
1 day in Houston, 2 at the Crescent 1.3.
Okay. I need to go do 1-3. I still haven't done it on a bike. I need to.
I would not bring you Ducati, however,
No,
the KTM
Yes.
would be fantastic.
Yeah, that's tracks like that are exactly what they got that KTM for. That and hooning parking lots like a dipshit. So here we go. Oba and Hines still out in front, starting the second lap. And Oba looking really solid, just kind of giving Hines a run for his money. It was
Right from that whole shot.
Yeah. Oba, it was like he was, 3/4 of a second behind in qualifying, but man, now that they're actually out on the track, Hines sucking him up a little bit here in the turns.
Yeah, it's a slow part, though.
Oh.
He's going to... The predictions...
Again, Oba, always playing for McDonald's. We keep telling him to move over to Starbucks, but he just won't do it.
He doesn't need that Brandon Turner in that.
He's afraid he'll find himself drinking White Claw next.
Yeah.
Yeah, my fucking rear
Brandon
tires
Turner,
already
the only
getting out.
Kawasaki owner that drinks Starbucks.
Yep. Ooh,
Yeah,
is
coming up
Hines
for sure.
looking? He's trying for that pass there. Just wasn't close enough to make it happen. As they come into 11 now, keep in mind, it stretches out a bit more.
That line is going to hurt Garrett.
Yeah, maybe.
Not as much as I would have thought.
Yeah, it didn't hurt him that
The
much.
predictive bounce
Yeah.
is making this difficult.
You never know what's going on with Oba.
I'm just trying to watch his stream.
Yeah. I'm starting to suspect it's not McDonald's anymore. I'm starting to think he still uses an AOL CD to get online.
That's 7-Eleven public Wi-Fi.
Yeah, something. Oh, yeah. I think what's happening is I suspect Oba set his gearing up to be a little longer, so he's managing he's managing to stretch it out on the straights. So long as he's got a good drive out, he gets away. And you can see, he on the end there, he kind of goofed up his braking coming into 1.
We're going to need a text sheet submitted from these guys before everyone...
We're going to check for many specials here.
Oh.
Not that kind.
Yeah. It was on the tip of my tongue.
Not that kind. Ooh, very, very wide from Hines there.
Oba kept it tidy.
Yep, Oba did very... Oh, wow.
Hey, it's green. That means go.
Yeah, he's still in green, but... Man. Oba just had it very clean through that section.
And back off of Hines.
Ooh. Hines better on the braking coming into 5 and basically hitting 6. You treat like a big old double apex turn. Into 7, the horseshoe here.
This fucking track is horseshit.
Maybe. Nope. Can't quite make it happen.
Can we take a moment to appreciate the size of the exhaust on that 250?
That's what I'm saying. It's a big old thing tucked up under that tail, ain't it?
There's a your mother joke in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll take the high
I
road
cannot hear you, Oba.
for this moment.
Oh, Hines being a little better on the braking there, getting very close to getting Oba. He's going to have to get him in the turns because of how we've seen the gearing work. He's going to have no choice but to look for Oba missing a braking marker or something like that and just being really aggressive coming out of a straight.
Seems to be pretty consistent that that Hines is making it up on the brakes.
Yep, that's the only thing that's keeping Oba from getting away with it. Meanwhile, back in 3rd and 4th, Kintaw is now 9.1 seconds off the back of Hines. Hines and Oba have just taken off with this one. That's about consistent, though, with the difference in lap times you saw on them. Even if you're holding it together, if you're turning the lap times they were turning, you're going to be at this point about 6 to 8 seconds behind.
Harden has kept it pretty consistent off the back of Kentall. However, Hines and Oba are just running away.
Yeah,
with
they're
it.
just flying. They are absolutely flying. Hines here, look at this. Here it is. Comes up. Oh my God.
I think they scrape paint. There's a little bit of orange
I
on
have
that
no
blue
idea
button.
from the stop motion animation going on here that is Oba's internet connection.
Is he in front? Is he behind? The world may never know.
Yeah, apparently he is just, he's in a state of superposition. He's everywhere on the track at once. We won't know until we measure.
He's already at the finish line.
Your guy's fucking all over the place.
That is his after image.
Fucking Schrodinger's motorcycle.
Yeah, fucking internet bullshit.
That's a pretty good crowd on that hill for them there.
Absolutely. As we come around the double apex again, look at this. Hines trying to catch Oba.
Goskowski's
Can't make it happen. 7 on the other hand.
set up. Like, I don't even feel comfortable.
Now, the
trying to
hilarious
pass
thing
you
for me is
every time
this
I get close
is
to you,
off
I know I'm
of
gonna
Hines'
fucking
actual
crash
screen.
if you
So
jump.
this juddery motion is what he's
your back
racing
tire
against.
versus
Yes.
front tire isn't
I don't know how you plan a pass.
I don't know either. Like when that's what you're seeing, I mean, but you can see here we get a lot of bumpiness too.
Yeah, I mean, he just did a wheelie.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything wrong with Hines' connection, but here we go. Hines on the outside, trying for that outside pass, can't make it. Looking for the inside, can't make that happen either because apparently Oba can defy the laws of physics and warp around the track.
I'm pretty sure they were occupying the same space for a moment.
I'm relatively certain you might be right. The only way to calculate the results of this track will be to use some kind of quantum experiment.
At some point, the game is going to glitch, and they're both going to have a crash because they were at the same place at the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
time.
it's just going to put them there.
I can't remember if it was what race series it was when the two bikes got tangled together and the one throttle was stuck.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing the meat grinder in the
Yes.
track. That was wonderful.
It was so awesome to see that one. Of course, wouldn't have been awesome if you were the guy riding, but you know.
Yeah. And Hines mowing the grass a
Oh,
little bit.
my.
Oh, but must have glitched him off the...
Either. Well, I'm betting he was trying to get really aggressive on that because that was in turn 1.
Yeah.
But he broke too late, and that was it.
I saw him clip the candy stripe on the inside and then run pretty wide.
Yep.
That's a good angle.
So here we go. Hines now having to play catch up. Oba managing to now really stretch out a 3.5 second lead on him.
It's impressive.
Yeah. And he's on the second to last lap, so he has really got it in him to hustle. If Oba can stay consistent with how he's been throughout this race, I don't think Hines will get a chance to catch back up.
Both have a lot of tire, managing proper temperatures.
Yep. They're decent on temperatures, decent on wear.
They can push a lot harder. But will they crash?
Yeah, exactly. It's a matter of how hard you want to push there. Oba probably going to have to just play it defensively. All he has to do is play it safe. And I mean, Hines has to find a way to make up. Good God. Was he 3.5 seconds back?
3.3.
So yeah, so he's got to pull 1 3/4 seconds per lap. Woo. That's a lot to do. Yeah, that's a lot to do in 2 laps. Especially seeing as at the beginning of this lap, he wound up, losing all that time being off the edge there.
That was one mistake.
Mm-hmm.
You get that sneaky Pete under the bike, little nitrous kit.
Yeah. He's got to put the stretch on. It'll make him faster.
Bruh, I can keep up in
Bruh.
the corners.
Bruh.
Shredding LCR.
Oh my God.
But the stretch determined that was a lie.
them 1.5-inch chicken strips on either side have determined, nah, you full of shit, bruh.
Nah, come on. Everybody loves eBay swing arm extensions.
Come on, guys. I should be running super courses in Olin's, right? As we are coming into the last lap, Hines did manage to make up about 1 second to maybe 1.5 seconds at the time he lost, but he's still 2 1/4
He's hauling ass.
He is, but he's still 2 1/4 off of Oba.
Yeah, Oba is definitely not slow.
Yep. Though Oba, yeah, definitely Oba has been very consistent this race. His wear is looking on his tires about the same as Hines. Yeah, he clearly had the right selections there.
I don't recall what they were.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that either.
We're good at this.
Well, it would have required paying attention to like several different displays there
Tech
to catch
sheets,
them all.
man. Tech sheets.
I know. We don't get those. Do you think we're a professional operation around here? That's a crock of horse shit.
I know we're not a professional
Yeah, exactly.
operation around here.
You're sitting in here with me. You know this ain't no professional operation. It's a bunch of bullshit held together by duct tape and baling wire.
We didn't even have hookers and blow this week.
I know. What is wrong with us?
Well, we're COVID poor.
Meanwhile, Kintaw and Harden have stayed just about the same distance apart from each other. They're maintaining their social distancing.
At 15 seconds, is that like 6 feet or?
Yeah, no, I'd say the 6 feet is at 4 seconds there. That Harden has been consistently off of Kintaw, but it's been the lap times have just put him that far back.
That's gotta be frustrating. The whole race staying just the exact same.
And the thing is,
behind.
they've both been consistent though. We haven't seen a single wreck the entire race. We had an off, but not a wreck.
The universe can hear you.
I know.
Come on, universe. Juice.
as we're coming into the final straight here, there's Oba with his win. Hines was second place.
Made up a lot of time.
He did. He made up about half of the time that he lost, but he needed another lap to be able to actually catch him. So now we're looking at, there we go, Oba, Hines, and Kintaw for your first race. Not too bad a result for Kintaw there. He did wind up back off the end, but you can see there a 2:15. Yep, you do 3 seconds a lap behind, and you're going to find yourself about that far back, about 15 seconds off. So, yeah, not too shabby, but maybe next race they can catch up a little more. Alrighty. As we go ahead and move on to the next qualifying, which will be Moto 2 at BRNO on the PS4. And yes, we'll be leaving it at 35% again.
Excellent. Rain? Anybody?
I think it's supposed to be clear. Last I checked.
Let's get rid of these tolerant penalties. We need...
People need to suffer for their mistakes.
You know, I was gonna say the racist N-word, not that one, the other one, the one that Facebook doesn't like. You know, the German one.
Yes,
but,
yes.
But Facebook doesn't like that very much right now.
You can't use that word. Oh God, I have to learn to scream at people in German on here.
It'll be a hate crime, sir.
Yeah.
It'll be a hate crime.
Did you use German? That's a hate crime. But I am German. Doesn't matter. Still a hate crime. All right, as we wait for folks to make their bike selections and ready up, there we go. You'll kind of have to... They don't make it obvious, do they?
I have forgotten how to do this, apparently.
Yeah, see? BRNO is, straight down. There you are. Bink.
Let's go to Seika.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Historical tracks. Let's go.
Why not? Let's throw people off the corkscrew.
Wild card.
Always fun.
I would love to go run that track if it wasn't for the ridiculous regulations and the fact that you can't tow a trailer through California quicker than 55 miles an hour.
Yeah, it would be kind of painful. Laws are killing that state.
You aren't wrong.
That's all I can say.
You are technically correct, which is the best form of correct.
There is a total of one thing you'll be able to do as Seika very soon, and that'll be electric. I wish I was kidding.
That makes me sad.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter what it is either. It'll have to all be electric. Pretty much your entire race field out there will be 0 for bikes and Tesla for for cars.
I was recently told, and I'll keep names out of it, but somebody had to custom fabricate an exhaust to the left side of their motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
Because the stock one on the right-hand side was still too loud.
Yeah.
The stock exhaust was too loud.
Yeah. Yeah. And those things are sewing machines these days. So here we go. We've started qualifying for Moto 2. We'll see how this one goes. Oh, Harden having a bit of an off there. Get him out of the way early, I always say.
It's the White Claw.
That's gotta be it.
Really, these first couple, minute or so are the time where we just don't have any prediction.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna give you a prediction. Hines, Oba, Kenta, Hart.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what we get here. Yeah, that is Hines and Oba you're seeing there.
Kenta with a little crash. That's
Yep.
okay. It's qualifying.
Yep, you get them out of the way early in qualifying, you don't have to worry about it later. As we are at 8.5 minutes. Ooh, having another one there.
Yeah, was that double reported, or was that actually 2 crashes?
No, it's probably going to be 2 crashes. We don't have an actual on board with him, so I can't tell you for certain, but I'm pretty sure that was a double. Ooh, as Harden has another off there.
Yeah, I blame Harden.
He goes ahead and takes the reset on that, so it's going to take them a moment to get a lap in here. Yeah, this does seem like a track that you move up size in bikes, there's just so much in the way of twists and turns. It can definitely be rougher.
These are still probably going to be pretty good for it. The GP machines are going to be...
Yeah, there'll be a little bit. There'll be a handful on this track. It's right up there with last week on the Saxon Ring was the same way. The big bikes are just a massive handful on it.
Well, that's why we put them in the rain.
Yeah, it was more fun that way. More ridiculous that way. 7.5 minutes remaining in qualifying. And Oba and Hines just about to turn down their first laps.
Oh, Oba takes it.
Very nice. Oba putting down the 203.625 and Hines 0.125 off of him. I've noticed that the time measurements on the game very clearly show you how quickly they can, or how accurately they can gauge your time online.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, the fact that you're seeing 0.125, yeah, their accuracy is 1/8 of a second. That's it. That's all they can do. I don't even know how the game is going to handle if you have, like, a simultaneous finish. I don't know what it does.
Eeny, meeny, miny, miny.
Yeah! It flips a coin.
Yeah. Catch a racer by its toe.
Yes. Alrighty, I believe... Did we just see Harden have another off?
Yeah, I believe he did. I saw the out and the hit throw up at the same time, so...
Yeah.
I believe there was a wall involved.
Maybe. I have no idea what they count hit, to be honest.
It pops up every time they leave the grid, and they're playing bumper cars.
Oh, okay.
So...
Alright, whatever.
I think it's contact.
As we look at Oba's potato here up front.
Yeah. Potato vision's better than no vision. Looking at you, Kenta.
We don't like people that don't give us a camera.
We only make fun of you a little bit. It's okay.
We tease you some. You did great during the last race. Keep it up. That was the thing. I mean, both he and Harden were pretty consistent during the last race.
Super consistent.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think we didn't have any wrecks during the last race, which was, we never have that happen, even when we've had small fields before.
I'm proud of you, Harden.
Even buzzed, you're still doing decent. But that is the thing. Like I said, these... Oh! Oba having a big old high side.
Oops.
Yep. That is a bit of an oopsie.
Did anybody catch what was just happening with his speedometer there?
That's
I'm very confused.
He's busy violating laws of physics. Leave him alone. They don't apply.
We're on his stream.
I keep wondering if the best way for us to develop faster than light travel is to just get a bad internet connection to the universe.
I think we just need to ask Oba.
Yeah, I think that'll figure it out. Oh, okay. Kental pulled into the pits. I was just about to swap over and see what he was doing there.
How dare he?
I know. Oh!
Things are happening here.
And Harden had a bit of an off there again.
What the predictive?
Yeah. As Hines has, at this point, put down a 2:03.375, putting Oba a quarter of a second behind him. Yeah. What in the... Oh, no! Kental just loses it and it is out.
I couldn't tell if that was a predictive goof or a crash.
Yeah, that was an actual crash.
The interwebs is not fantastic today.
Yep.
Ah, neighbors.
Yeah, I know. I'll get into a house as soon as, we're done with the apocalypse.
People are buying right now.
Yeah. I'm working on it. Need to put a little more money away in the bank.
I feel that in my soul.
Yep. Plus, I'm having to buy other things.
Apocalypse provisions.
Yes, exactly. The currency of the end of the world.
Freedom seats?
Yes. 3.5 minutes remaining in qualifying. Hines looking very solid on this lap. The second section he was a little bit slow, but the others, group best. So we'll see what he has there. Meanwhile, Harden has put himself 5 seconds back off the leaders.
Oba has the potential to take it back.
Yeah, he does. We'll see what Oba can do with that.
He's running aimbot. That's why he's so glitchy.
That must be it. Got his wall hacks going. Coming through 14. Oh, Kental having another off. That will keep him from setting a lap again. He's got time to get in. Maybe a couple more if he'll hustle.
That's Oba in first.
Yep, there it goes. Oba manages to put himself eighth of a second over Hines. So that'll put it back in Hines' court to try and catch back up.
Doesn't look like it. Well, maybe.
He set a personal. Yeah, he set a personal. We'll see if he can set a group on the next few.
I guess Oba's got the. I wish we had more data availability from the game. Come on, GP 2020, don't let me down.
Oh, it'll let you down. Smilebit doesn't seem to really have a total idea of what they're doing. It feels like software without adult supervision.
That's many games.
Yeah.
I'll say Gran Turismo has been really good about data and things of that nature, but they don't have race director.
And isn't that Sony proper that's done that for the longest time? I could have sworn it was SCEA that did them. I could have sworn. I know they were early on. I don't know how they are these days, but I know for the longest time they were SCEA. They were first party Sony. Minute and a half remaining in qualifying. Hines sets group best on the second section. Just about to finish third section. Oh, that one he's not setting any records there. It's still showing him a quarter of a second back off of Oba. So he's going to have a phenomenal fourth section to set a record, and he has one more lap to give it a shot to take pole.
Sony is the publisher. And
Polyphony Digital. Okay. I can swear that they came out of... Yeah, they are the game development part of Sony Interactive. Yeah, so they
say Sony Interactive next time.
Yeah, they renamed them. Yeah, they basically renamed them from SCEA. All right, as we're looking at Hines trying to catch Oba here, sets a personal best again on the first section. 30 seconds remaining in qualifying. Oba has just taken a reset, so he'll be getting out there for one more lap. Kental finally puts down a lap, 4.25 seconds off of the lead.
You know, every time I read Heinz Leathers or Bike, I don't read Flex Box. I read Flex Boy, and I'm very confused every time.
So Flex Boy, is that anything like a fuck boy? I just don't know anymore.
Manny might know.
Oh,
We have to make up from earlier.
no. Oh, as he goes into autopilot after missing that turn, swinging a bit too wide, and that is it.
Autopilot put him in the grass. Very interesting.
Yep. Autopilot's kind of trash.
Much like Oba's resolution.
Ugh.
Jesus.
Oba, if I had $1 for every pixel in your image, I wouldn't be able to afford an Uber Dakota.
Can I donate $5 towards your internet?
We're gonna go ahead and just start a crowdfunding campaign to get Oba a real internet connection.
Make Oba's internet great again.
Oh my God. Yeah, we'll see if he can someday. I'm dreaming he'll get real internet. We won't have to look at him having a potato and jumping all over the place.
It's not 2003 anymore.
You know, the hardest part, it may be hard to race against Oba, but imagine trying to do it as him. Everybody is doing that at all times. Every time he gets around anyone.
And he's consistently killing it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? At that point, just fucking go for it.
Yes.
Who cares where they might be? Send it, bro.
Balls out. Yep, there it is. Full send on the pass. Oh, setting himself, still sitting an eighth of a second ahead.
Yeah, that's a really strong place to be for qualifying, even with that.
Yeah. We'll see how he looks. He's already got poles, so now all he's doing is just kind of saying, look at me, I can do it again. And there we are. That is going to be your qualifying times. Not too... Oh, wow. Yeah, Oba got that down to a 2:03 even on that last lap. Not bad at all.
That's a clean number. I like that number. That is a nice number.
Hines at a 2:03.375, Harden at a 2:05.5, and Kentaw at a 2:07.5. So again, everybody looking good. I mean, you ain't got more than 5 seconds between the pack. Very
it's not
nice.
horrible. I think we're going to see a very similar thing that we saw in Moto 3. I think it's going to stretch out and stay fairly consistent.
Yep. And it looked like by the end there, once Harden and Kentaw got their settings dialed in, they managed to keep it pretty consistent. So I think we're going to see the same thing again. Should be without drama there in the wreck department. Hopefully we'll have a little drama on the passing department though.
Oh, looks like we're going for some soft tires in the the selections here.
Yeah, we'll see.
Things are happening. No. Okay, we have different compound choices. I'm gonna have to ask the racers to submit their spec sheets now because I've already forgotten who picked what. But mediums and softs, who knows?
All right, it looks like everybody is ready. So we are going to go ahead and get started with Moto 2 at BRNO. Excuse me, on the PS4. This will be your second race for the evening. And here we go. The camera management in this game is just absolute trash. Hines getting it off the line. Very, very nice. Oh, but Oba slipping back out around turn 1. No, but I think Hines will manage to hang on to it from the look at that.
You know, I've been trying to discreetly search for a certain view here since the beginning of the race.
I'll go ahead and jump over to somewhere else and you can do your searching. How about that? There you go. Do your searching.
I'm there now.
Okay.
I could spam buttons once we were off that screen.
So there we are. Oba actually finds Harden just out in front of him for a moment here. Let's see if he can pass him. Oh, here they go. Coming into 5. He moves back over onto the race line. Harden keeps him out of it. Ooh, Oba nearly throwing himself. Yeah, a little bit of fun trying the high side coming out of 4. Or excuse me, out of 5.
The numbers.
Yeah. And here we go, leaving the horseshoe in 7. Harden managing to maintain that second place position. driving very defensive, keeping Oba from making the pass. Kenta, meanwhile, at the back of the pack, has an off. Harden swinging very wide. And Oba just managing to capitalize, maybe?
No!
Oh!
Harden goes down!
Oh, no! Oh, Harden was doing so well, and then that one just cost him.
I wonder if that was the predictive or the...
Yeah, I don't know what got him. He wound up out off in the grass and just down he went. That was not good. Oh, and Kenta having another off, unfortunately, as well. Bit of a rough game here. Oba, meanwhile, finding himself in a position he was not in the last race, behind Hines. Gets a bit nervous, cuts in too early on 14, and Hines just continues to accelerate away.
He's got a good bit of heat of those tires already. It is,
Yeah.
It's a little early in the race to see that kind of... I mean, he's bringing them down, but he's going to have to do management laps rather than picking up on that pace.
Yeah, it's going to be rough. Meanwhile, Hines is taking it and just shooting out ahead. Set himself a 2:08 on that first lap. Only 5 seconds off of an established pace on his first lap. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Oba, meanwhile, swinging very wide, coming into 3.
We'll call it an early apex.
Yeah. That's one very charitable interpretation of that line. You can see Hines just trying to stretch it out on him. I don't think he's going to manage to do it. Oba's been solid both sessions. Obviously, he was our fastest during qualifying. So hopefully he can just treat this like it's qualifying again. What he did do was he swapped out for a fresh set of tires during the break, and that'll make it so it takes him more time to get heat into the tires to begin with. But now that they're broken in, he's actually starting to run them a bit hot. I think he's going to find himself with Hines just getting away from him.
That rears up over 140 degrees. It's
Yeah.
going to start getting slick.
Yeah, he's going to be suffering there, whereas Hines has got his tires managed completely during this race.
I guess that's the difference between catching and maintaining.
Yep. Meanwhile, Harden seems to have set things up correctly there. We'll just see if he can get back into his groove. As he had an off there, and Kenta had 2 offs. With how these two are riding today, it's going to be really hard to make up for that. Let's move a couple things around here.
Still very hot tires from Oba, keeping it under control though, surprisingly.
Yep.
Not really overheating them, letting them cool down a little bit on the straight. The Hines just looking solid at this point. There's no other way to put it.
Yep. Hines is managing to run away with this one, but Oba, despite being behind him, having a couple of minor mistakes, still managing to stay ahead of the competition as well.
He's not letting it go.
Nope.
He's definitely still pushing. But that gap's opened up to 4 seconds.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot to make up. He's still got half a race to go, though. But the problem is, man, even at his fastest during qualifying, he was, what, 3/4 of a second ahead? That's, that would have to be the rest of the race. He would have to be turning that pace, that 2:03 even. And I didn't even see what Hines' last time was. Let's see how he looks here. Because now, I mean, once you've got it stretched out on the group, you can treat it exactly as you would during qualifying.
Hines just put another half second on him.
Yep. Oh, I can see we had Bear wave to us early. Good to see him here. Guess the Xbox guys are just kind of wanting to see how the PS4 guys are going since they're not racing this week.
The PS4 guys are winning. That has nothing to do with me owning a PS4.
Kenta having a bit of an off again. I think he's just having trouble with Moto 2 this evening, unfortunately.
Well, that's a tough track.
It is. It is very twisty and very rough. Like I said, moving up on the bigger bikes on this track was going to be rough. Oh, and Hines has managed to put another 3/4 of a second on Oba here. we're coming down the back straight, or front straight. Woo! Hines puts down a 2:03.5.
That opens it up to a full 5 seconds.
Yep, and Oba puts down a 2:04.75. There's just no competition there. Hines is absolutely flying. I'm really curious what happened. I'm guessing maybe Oba just got thrown off of his rhythm, and I have no idea what it was, but
it happens.
Yeah.
And I mean, that one of these little mistakes can definitely be, each one compounds and makes you nervous to crash. A crash is obviously much worse than just running a couple slow laps.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I see this.
definitely open for some of these PS4 wild cards.
Yeah. We've got Bear here on chat saying he would like to wild card maybe a bit on the PS4 League. We will not complain about getting him over here.
Love to see it.
Yep. I am not going to complain when we bring our solid guys over and tell them, come on, jump on a different platform. Though the one thing Hines will reassure him of, there is a different feel between the two platforms, even though there technically shouldn't be.
Well, Xbox is like kids mode. And then
Oh, is that what it is?
Adults purchase a
Oh,
PlayStation.
I see.
Yes,
I
yes.
see. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll have to start a PC group at some point so that we can let the master race, race.
What, are you going to have a full simulator?
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll go crazy with it.
Excellent.
We'll work with AF1 to hook it up to their hang-on bikes and just use that.
I expect you to do it with a flight control joystick.
It'll reflect my lean angle on the bike.
I mean,
Yeah, is it? Woo, okay, a little bit of tail out action there from Oba. Maybe it's actually happened. Maybe it's not.
predictive, not predictive.
Yeah, who knows?
I mean, Oba is just barely able to sniff on Hines' tail there.
Yep. Meanwhile, you can see Harden having a very consistent set of laps here. But it's just Oba and Hines are both just really fast this evening. Yeah, it was a 2:08 1/4 there from Harden on that lap.
Not horrible.
Yep.
Definitely not. I mean, solid for sure.
Yep.
It makes it tougher for the guys that aren't totally ringing it out when the pack's a little smaller.
Yep. Meanwhile, and here's the annoying fact. They don't show me lap times correctly in the race director
No.
when people finish them. It's really obnoxious.
There should be an entire... You should be able to access a grid, like a real-life timing grid.
Yeah. But no, they aren't going to have that.
Makes far too much sense.
Yeah, it would be too easy. Make a director work well in the age of esports is fucking pointless, right? Why would we want that? Meanwhile, Hines has managed to stretch it out on Oba to almost 7 seconds. Oba just having trouble finding that rhythm that he had during qualifying. Oh,
no.
And Kental having an off there. That's rough. That is very rough. He was putting his laps down consistently and then just, whoa.
I think that was
Yeah,
predictive.
a little bit of weird prediction there, I suspect. Otherwise, he just hit like an 80-degree lean angle and kept it up.
E. Marquez did.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it better to be lucky or
No,
skilled?
Okay,
no,
that one was
no.
not a Marquez.
Yes, it
Wait,
was.
that was... Yeah, you're right.
That really was a
Yeah,
Marquez
drop it a
crash.
couple more times at the end of a turn, and yeah, then you'll have a true Marquez going there.
We're not at Coda, sir.
Oh,
Please refrain
is
from-
that how it goes?
Yes. Happened right in front of me. Best racing moment ever.
Oh. Man, like I said, what was funny was being in another part of the stadium and hearing the cheers and being, what the hell happened? And then they put it up on the TV, it's like, whoa, we have a race now!
You could hear the eruption of cheering.
Yeah, you
That's
could hear
amazing.
it. You could hear it across, like we were over at 19, and we could hear all the cheering from over there. We were like, what the hell?
So I was right there on 12. I'm cheering my ass off, and the best part, I think, for me were there were actually people wearing Marquez shirts that were crying. There were actual tears.
Yes. Now the thing for me was, before that race, again, I am not somebody I'm like, I hate Marquez, blah, blah. I really don't. The only thing I hate is that he makes races boring.
He's got a punchable face.
Yeah, he does, but the only thing I hate is that he makes races boring. And all I wanted for Coda, I'm like, just because it's here, I wanted to have something gentle that doesn't hurt him. I don't want to end his career. Yeah, I just want something gentle that doesn't hurt him, that puts him out of the way so we can have a race. And that's what we got.
He had 3, so that was fine.
Yeah.
Everybody got their wish.
Yes. It was like, oh, okay. Well, he's not injured, so I don't feel bad about wishing he would have a bit of a wreck. And now we get to watch an actual race.
Yeah, I think the genie said you have 3 wishes. What are your 3? I want Marquez to crash. Your other 2? You hurt me.
Yeah, it's very simple. Oh, and Harden having an off. Why? Now you're cursing Harden by saying this, apparently.
I'm really not sure how he tossed it there. I was pseudo watching that screen.
Yeah, I suspect it was. Yeah, he probably came out of it high. Yep, high-sided it. Oh man, Oba 22.5 seconds out ahead of Harden. And meanwhile, Hines has managed to stretch it out to 10 seconds.
Whoa. Not.
Oh my God!
I,
Did Oba have a wreck when we weren't looking?
Maybe?
That is entirely possible. We may have missed it there.
Fucking afterburners.
Yeah, I suspect Oba had a bit of a wreck or something while we weren't looking there.
The gap to Harden?
The gap to Harden shortened.
Oh, yeah, it did. Yes.
Yep. So I think he had a bit of an off and we just missed it there.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. He was first place in the last one.
Yeah.
Second place is still definitely nothing to...
yeah, he'll be fine. Walk it off. Just walk it off.
Oh my God. You disappoint me, son. Second place? This is a winning family.
Yes. No time for losers. We are the champions.
Leave.
So you can see here up front, Hines showing you how to go around this track. I guarantee you, he doesn't necessarily need those markers.
It's the Flex Boy.
It's the Flex Boy.
Definitely not Hewlett-Packard.
We'll get him a Lorex so he can flex on people.
I'm gonna buy a fake Rolex just for these streams.
Oh my God! Gotta flex on Clark somehow.
I'm gonna get a fake Rolex, but in like one of the really bad, like where the second hand ticks. I'm gonna go to Goodwill and buy a suit jacket that's like 2 sizes too small.
There you go.
And that's how I'm gonna commentate these for the rest of the year.
Not a bad idea. Alrighty, Hines here. He has managed to burn through his tires for this race. I'll tell you what, he managed to time it correctly.
Yeah, I think that's... I'm not sure if that's burning through or just proper choice.
Yeah, that is proper planning.
Well, my understanding is the closer you get to the carcass on these tires, the less they do start to grip.
Oh, okay. So there you go.
No wheelie?
Little tiny wheelie. So Hines will take first place for Moto 2 for the evening. Meanwhile, Oba, we'll see if he can finish up. He is 24 seconds, 25 seconds back almost at this point. Ooh, a little off to the inside.
Good wheelie, though.
Big old wheelie coming down the front straight.
The people's champion.
Oh, putting that front end down hard.
If they're not his fork seals.
Who needed those anyway? Fork seals are overrated. You don't need that muddy water in there. Just use springs. You'll be fine.
It's additional weight.
Yeah, weight reduction. So there you go. Hines, Oba, Harden, and Kintaw. As you can see, everybody had a lap within 3 to 4 seconds, but oof. That's what Hines is saying. He ran soft, and just managed it right. Very well done. That is impressive.
Aimbot.
He's aimbotting. Clearly, wall hacks. Very well done, now. All right, next it'll be on to GP. We're going to take just a brief break, and then we'll be on to it. So thanks for watching, folks. Next up, we'll be qualifying for GP at BRNO on the PS4. All right, folks, we are back. Everybody has readied up. We are just about to start qualifying for GP. We've already got our class updated? Yeah. All right.
Nah, wild card. We're running 2-strokes, boys.
Run them old 502 strokes around.
Die.
I have to admit, as much of a death, as like, it is an absolute death machine. I would love at least once to take a 500cc GP bike around Coda.
Absolutely.
I'm sure it'd be terrifying for the couple of laps I did it, assuming I made a couple of laps.
You'd hear my screams on the back straight from the
Oh, yeah.
from the paddock.
Oh yeah, I'd be screaming like a girl the entire way around, scared out of my mind, but it'd be cool.
I'd just be screaming like a bitch. Like there's no way around it. Hines, was that the same as your qualifying time? I am sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, that part I don't know. I think you were.
We really should write this shit down.
We should. It would be a lot easier.
Watch me continue not to write this shit down.
What? Yeah, live and don't learn. That's us.
Well, we're streaming, so hey, Vengeance made it.
Hey, excellent. Glad to see him.
Kick some ass.
Yep, good to see folks out there. All right, as Harden is first out onto the track here, it looks like.
I'm shortly behind.
Yep.
Got that Yamaha swag.
Dude.
What just happened?
He just, the moment autopilot cut off, he wound up in the grass. It happens. Sometimes the turnover happen. Like, they'll have the autopilot. Whoa, hi! Really? Really, Hines?
You know, if we could do the full race weaponized like that could be interesting. Can we turn it into a kart racer?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Fuck it. You know what? We're switching to Mario Kart for the rest of the season.
bananas, bitch.
Alrighty. So we've got, Oba has actually gotten through the first section already. Waiting on Harden and Hines to stop beating on each other and get around the track.
Beating each other or beating on each other?
Beating off each other? I don't know. Kenta also out on the track working through the first section now, and he has a bit of an off. Ugh. That is rough. This is not an easy track from what I've seen so far.
And on these GP bikes, it's just harder.
Yeah. Yep, the GP bikes are hard in general if you're already having a rough time with the track.
Harden throwing out a pretty good first sector there.
Yeah.
That's,
Well, you got to keep in mind when nobody has set one
yeah.
yet. Yeah, nobody's set a full lap. Everybody's.
Don't you talk down to him.
I'm very proud of you, Joshua. I'm very proud of you.
Your mother and I are proud.
You're good enough. You're smart enough. And I'm not going to lie. People don't like you.
Fucking cheers to that.
Oh, Vengeance having a bit of an off as well.
I thought I should clarify. I'm in the same boat. I don't like you.
Oh, shit must be given.
He giveth the shit and he taketh the shit.
Oh, wow!
Yeah, basically, it's just shit.
Oh, Harden. Almost done with his lap and just went flying over the turn there. Just cut it too far inside and it cost him.
That's the official line of Ride Smart.
Yes, it is. Meanwhile, Hines running the Ducati tonight. Normally he runs the Suzukis. I'm a bit surprised by
Yeah,
that.
he does. I'm offended, first of all. Second of all, have you ordered your Starbucks from Uber Eats?
Haters gonna hate. So Oba puts down a 155.875. Hines, an eighth of a second off of him.
Or a little more, or a little less. The game doesn't really.
Yeah, it doesn't keep track of that. We're at the margin of error there. I mean, I'm okay with him throwing a red bike around the track.
If it's worth more than $40,000.
It's a GP bike. It's worth at least a couple mil.
Okay, well, that means it's going to get tossed at some point.
Yeah.
I'm just following the Coda track day rules.
Well, it isn't just the value of the bike. It's also if the owner ever takes it out of their whatever garage they keep it in.
Well, they put too much espresso in the tires.
Well, that must be it.
Yeah.
Oh, Oba with an off. 6 minutes remaining in qualifying, though, so not too big a deal. He's got at least 2 to 3 more laps so he can get in there.
You know, speaking of crashing, did you hear the record that 316 set down this last weekend? I think it was the least red flags in a COTA session.
Really?
Or a COTA weekend, yeah.
That's a surprise. That is a big surprise. But then again, I guess they probably have less people out there.
Significantly is my understanding.
Yeah.
But still, I mean, it only takes one person making a mistake.
Oh, sure.
It's not often that I see out there that somebody hits somebody else. It's usually just overestimating your own abilities.
Yeah. No, that is nice to hear. Did they even have any wrecks? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, they had a couple.
Harden had an off
Well,
there.
a couple red flags anyway.
Okay. Yeah, I could have sworn I saw pictures of one. Oh, yeah. Weaver. Weaver
Yes.
went out and
Turn
threw his
one.
down. Yep.
Turn one.
Oh, Oba has another off there, unfortunately. Hines with a 155.5, putting Oba 3/8 of a second back off of him.
You know what's funny about this qualifying is we've all realized it doesn't matter until you get through turn one.
It's true.
If you're in the front row, you're in the front row. Like, just pinball.
Well, that has been all of the fields we've had here. Hell, I mean, that's racing in general. Your first turn is always just scary as shit.
Well, but of course in there's a bit of big of a field. You know, position really does matter.
Yeah.
Here, being that there's no field, there's no anything like that, it kind of feels like a crapshoot sometimes.
Yeah.
And also, they don't get a chance to practice starts all that often.
Yeah. It almost seems like the game needs a start practice, and here's the button for the whole shot device. You know?
Press
Stuff like
the wrong sequence, and you
Yeah.
explode.
You have to play a game of Simon to to start the bike.
Ah, shit, wrong button. Piston
Done.
flies through
Yeah.
the tank.
You failed the QTE. Fuck out of here.
Exhaust falls off.
All right, Vengeance managing to finish his first lap there. Oh, that's going to put him 20 seconds back. That's what you get coming into this track cold on the GP bikes. That is probably what he's paying for there.
Well, good news. He's actually finished a lap.
Yeah, this is true.
Bad news. Harden has not.
Yep, Harden's still working on that.
I believe in you, sir. I know when you do that lap, you're going to be number one.
Get her done.
Hines is working his way to
Setting another lap.
fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that tail way out. And, wow, 155.25.
Yeah, cut another quarter of a second off.
God. Apparently he's decided that Ducati is what he's going to work everything with here.
Why do I feel like this timing used to be more precise?
It wasn't.
No? Okay.
It was just we weren't used to commentating it. So it was like not realizing what the timing were. Now you spend enough time watching all of it, and you're like, okay, well, this is how things work.
We definitely have not improved. Don't insinuate that.
I know. We're still trash at this. Oh, Harden has another off and still has not put down a lap. But meanwhile, trying to set down another.
He's going to be trying pretty good here.
We'll see how he looks.
He's not far off. Let's see how this first sector looks. Personal best for him.
That'll improve on what he had before. Ooh, Kentaw having another off, unfortunately.
Kentaw already set a decent qualifying time.
He did.
He's got a little bit of chance to relax. He can afford a wreck or two.
Oop.
But what was that?
That was latency.
Okay.
That was latency prediction, it looked like. Yeah, because on his screen, I could see him definitely hauling ass.
Where does timing go?
Where's what?
Where did Oba's timing go? Oh, he restarted the lap, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Yeah, he popped into the pits. He may be making adjustments.
Hey, Harden put down a solid lap.
All right, there we go. Now he's in with the pack.
My man.
Vengeance, meanwhile, still trying to get himself dialed in and warmed up. Minute and a half remaining in qualifying. Unfortunately, he's going to just come into the race pretty cold, since he didn't get to do the earlier races, didn't get to get his warm up in there, unfortunately. Kento, meanwhile, looking solid.
Oh.
Oh my!
Well,
Vengeance way out in the dust there.
Well, I said if it was a Ducati, it was hitting something, so...
Yeah, well, you know.
Not really.
Whoa! That was rough.
Well, thank God those Ducati riders can afford airbag suits.
Yes, exactly. The big puffy ones that go everywhere.
Michelin Man.
It is pretty amazing that they've gotten to the point where they have those now. I mean, I'll bet injuries in GP have gone down a lot as a result of those suits.
I should probably buy one.
Because you got a high side coming, and it's going to be a big one.
I'm way overdue for a crash, and yes, you are correct.
Yes.
It is going to be a big one.
One day, Alice, to the moon!
A bigger issue I'm having is I have a habit of forgetting my back protector.
Ooh.
Not at home, just next to all my crap in the trailer. I just put my leathers on, boots, gloves, walk out of the trailer, throw my helmet on, and I'm like, oh, shit. And then I go onto the truck without it.
No, and Hines is still at that 155 1/4. That'll be his last there. I think he'll be... No, he's not in autopilot at this point. He managed to get that in time.
Come on, Oba.
Oba looking good. We'll see how this lap for
Man,
him looks.
everybody's setting personal bests.
Yep, everybody doing well so far. When you're that far behind,
Harden
though...
bumps up in front of Kentall,
Hey, very nice.
and Oba really is on a good track here.
Yeah, Oba
No
looking...
pun intended.
Yeah, too good. 2 personal bests. 1 group best. Let's see what he can actually do.
Will it be not
Yes.
quite enough, but solid?
Yeah, really, really close.
In fact, has the game not figured out what's going on?
That just tied him. That's the reason it's showing nothing. That tied him with Hines.
Now we wish that 8-second timing was not a thing.
Yeah, I know, right? Now I'm like, oh, I wish they had better timer resolution. But then again, it wouldn't matter with his internet. It would go, I don't fucking know. It's as close as I can tell you.
Did you see what the Speedo's doing?
Yes. Well, it's in autopilot. Yeah.
Okay. How does that make you go from... What?
Who
What?
knows? Who knows? Meanwhile, waiting on Vengeance to finish what will probably be his last lap
How
out
many
there.
need Hines and Oba to Rochambeau for the first part of the grid?
Is that how it works? Is that how we're deciding it now? We're Rochambeauing for it?
Pick a number 1 through 10. Closest to the one I have gets it.
Fair enough. Why not? Alrighty. And there we go. That's your qualifying for GP at BRNO. On PS4, yeah, on your front row. We're going to have a tie between Hines and Oba there. Very nice. Then Harden, 2 3/4 seconds back off of them. That'll round out your front row. Then Kentall and Vengeance sitting on the second row. And Kentall, once again, putting himself within 5 seconds of the rest of the group. It's like, clearly everybody is able to consistently compete at a certain level.
Yeah, like we've been saying, the only reason Vengeance is so far behind is he just started.
Yeah.
He's cold.
Yep. I know in the past he's been decent with everybody else. He's, just coming in cold.
A bullshit track on what really is a bullshit bike.
Yeah, exactly. Our GP bikes are bullshit, man. It's no fair.
Seeing some medium tires get thrown up here.
Yeah, we'll see what everybody winds up doing. I don't think I don't know, but I'm doubting. Yeah, you ain't gonna see Hines getting away with that. Hey, I'm gonna run softs on everything. You ain't gonna get away with that again.
Softs or bust. Don't be a bitch.
Be a man. Run the softs. Oba, meanwhile, after the last race, has decided to go on some harder compounds. I think he's...
Saw a medium and a hard get picked up there.
Yeah, I think during the last race he ran into too many temperature issues. He's afraid of just warming it up too much, which makes sense. I mean, he paid for it big time. Wound up wrecking, wound up not being able to catch up to Hines.
Hines was being a dick.
He was being a dick, just stretching it out on the field. Alrighty, as we're
I'm gonna let
waiting for
Oba
everybody.
figure his life out here because I'd really love to see a solid race.
Yeah.
Give Vengeance just a couple more seconds, and if he doesn't ready up, I guess we get what we get.
Yep. All right, here we go, folks. Gonna be your last race of the evening. This'll be GP class.
Oh, did
BRNO
Vengeance Deuce?
on the PS4.
Did Vengeance Deuce out?
Did he? I hope not. Oh, it looks like he did get disconnected.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know whether it was he got disconnected by other things or he just decided it wasn't worth it because he wasn't warm. But that's it. We'll get a start, and holy shit, Oba is gone immediately off the line.
God damn.
He's decided he wants a repeat of Moto 3 again. Ooh, and Hines closing in and slipping up under him immediately in turn one. Harden having an off. That is disappointing.
Just a little low side. Just a little low side.
Oh, and Kenta as well. So we've got now Hines and Oba sitting up front. Look at this, Oba.
What?
What was that? What in God's name was that?
I believe that's called using your buddy as traction.
Oba, your internet is bullshit.
The prediction's bullshit.
Good God, I might very well have to file the class action against McDonald's for how bad your Wi-Fi is. Let's see if we can get an actual race for the rest of this. That was the most interesting thing I think I've seen this game predict yet.
How's your head feel?
Yeah.
Because I think you had a Ducati go over it.
Yeah. Oh my. Oba cutting that one way too far inside.
We need some instant replay abilities up in here.
I have it installed, but I haven't figured out how to use it yet. Yeah. And the other problem is I think it would accidentally mix in my audio and you'd get to hear all that again. So I've got to work on that.
We could mute the instant replay.
Huh?
You could mute the instant replay.
I'm not sure exactly. I'll have to look at it. I think I can replay a source. So I'll have to look at how that works. Hell, I might play with it here in a minute just to see if I can make it work.
Damn physics.
I know, right? So Oba now, despite having a couple of mistakes, is not letting Hines get away from him too far here. Yep, does look like Vengeance left. And Hines puts down a 2 minutes even, 0.375.
It's a solid lap. Kentall is another little...
What is going on with Oba here?
Sir?
What just...
What just happened?
Whoa. Okay, we're not sure what happened there. Oh, can we redo with no qual? Oh, okay, because it booted. All right. Sorry, we didn't see that.
It would help if I watched the chat. Yes.
Yeah. We'll have to do that in the future. Yes, we'll have to redo with no qualifications because of the fact that it kicked Vengeance. No problem. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, once I saw that happen. Yeah.
We were very confused.
Yes, we were extremely confused by what had happened here. But yes, with no qualifications, we'll work fine. As we wait for everybody to rejoin, do we need to resend the invite?
Do we?
I don't think we do, since we still have people in the lobby.
I should probably not broadcast other people's...
Hang on, we'll cut the standby here.
Beautiful.
Though I think that's the wrong track. Did I goof that up?
Yes.
I think I did.
Fuck it, it's a beautiful picture.
I had the right one earlier, goddammit. Oh, okay, all right. I made a mistake here.
I can't believe you just now caught that it was the same one as last time.
Yeah, I know. My brain has been a million places at once. Wait, where the fuck is it? There it is. Okay. There we go. There's BRNO. All right.
What?
All right, yeah. They're saying we can do same lobby. So, well, we'll see.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
I don't know either.
How do you PlayStation?
Hang on.
For somebody that talks a lot of shit about PlayStation,
I
I
know.
have no idea how to use it.
Why don't you boomer just a bit harder?
Don't make me get my revolver.
Let me get my revolver in my garage and I'll show you what the fuck is up.
General Patton said.
Oh, God. All right, I'm waiting.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix this.
Yeah, we're kind of waiting on.
On help.
Yeah, I haven't seen Hines depart, so we're kind of trying to figure out what needs to happen here. All right. What do we need to do to fix this?
Help. Help. Is he saying pending invites as in they've already been sent or that we need to do it?
I don't know. We're trying to find out here what's going on. Well, this is annoying. That was rather disappointing.
Who's got some good hold music? Does anybody have some royalty-free hold music?
Oh, dear God.
I need the Homestar Runner hold music. If you get that reference, we're friends.
Yeah, who doesn't? Actually, I'd want to put the Homestar Runner techno in there. The system is down. Okay.
That is probably royalty-free.
I doubt it. Not at this point. The way copyright law works now, no. Not happening.
Is that even still a live website?
Doesn't matter. Still copyrighted.
Was it even actually a business?
Doesn't matter. Still copyrighted.
Really?
Yes. That's
Bullshit.
how copyright works.
Bullshit.
Copyright.
If anything, I'm doing more advertising for Homestar Runner than they've had in the last decade.
I don't remember the grid.
Fuck no, I don't remember the grid. Hines, Oba, Harden, Kentaw?
I think so.
Exactly. Okay.
That sounds right.
I don't know who y'all is because we didn't stop the race. The race
They
stopped
tied.
itself.
Yeah, they tied. Okay. Well, we can set times for them.
Oh, great. Time to remember how something else, or figure out how something else.
Yeah, like
Can't wait to fuck this one up.
I think we can only do that coming out of qualifying.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I think I can only set times coming out of qualifying.
Look, if y'all want somebody else to stay back, just crash into them.
Yeah, that's the solution. Yeah, I think we can't do it no qual.
We were being told yes. All right, fuck it. Thunderdome.
They can sort this out amongst themselves.
There are lots of typing boxes. We're getting an it's whatever.
It's whatever. Okay.
Hold on. Oh, holy shit, there's a lot. Most activity we've seen in this chat.
Okay.
Roll with that. That's 2. I'm good with it.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna just roll. So here we go.
Fucking send it.
Here's our restart. All right. BRNO. Silly
Matt,
check
we
names.
will only send nudes if you send them first. Them's be the rules.
Yes. Send nudes. Okay. Whatever.
And if I put that image into Google and it comes up as something, well, I'm gonna have Dewey send you something disgusting.
Can I get a refund, please? Thanks, boss. We'll send it right out. You paid nothing. I will send you absolutely nothing. There's your refund.
He might have been charged admission, Sir, if you've been charged admission, can you please get us in contact with that person?
Yeah.
We would like our cut.
Yeah, who's scalping our free tickets? What an asshole.
What an asshole.
All right, so this time, no bullshit. It's actually going to be the last race of the evening.
Do I have options for this? No, that's not how that works.
Oh, lordy. Well, you didn't give him time to select.
What?
Hang on. We'll reset.
Please hold. I didn't think that was the... How the fuck does this work?
God damn it, you're worthless. No. Back.
Does that work?
Alright, that was our fault over here. We, our current monkey running the controls for the race did not realize that he needed to give time for tire
I don't know
selection.
why the fuck y'all let me do this. Oh my god, it left the whole lobby.
Yes, you have to leave the lobby and rebuild it.
What?
What? What was track? No, move it back to.
To voting?
Oh, track selection. Yeah, lobby creator. Yeah, that's fine.
35?
Yes, 35. No qual.
Fuck your qualifying. Yeah.
All right, we're good. Sorry about that. Jesus Christ. God.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. That is eyeball cancer.
Oh man, we accidentally helped people.
I know. It's unfortunate. Why don't you stop boomering?
There was a point in time when I was good at shit like this.
That point in time isn't today.
Yeah, it was 15 years ago.
See? Jesus. All right, we're going to try to avoid fucking this up again so we can actually finish the races this evening. What are we at? It is 8:40 and we haven't finished GP at this point. I'm blaming Nick.
How do I...
How do you what? What are you doing? What are you trying to do?
I'm racing currently. How the fuck do I get out of that?
Did you... Oh. You got to rebuild the lobby. Exit the fucking lobby. God damn it.
Do I fucking really? Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, we should be pretty glad that this isn't like an actual fucking race series. You know, this being said...
I am gonna... You don't get an excuse. Like, I've had just as much to drink as you have.
Dude.
There.
Yeah.
Go to there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've never set up a lobby. Okay. Fucking Jesus Christ. Has Nick been drinking? Not as much as I should for this amount of fuck-ups.
Apparently. All right. Invite him. God damn.
Do we need a race director? I mean, I can just fucking cannonball people in turn one if they want me to.
Yeah, no, this will not go well.
I have a collective 5.5 minutes of gameplay in
Yeah,
this
exactly.
thing.
It will not work out well.
Sure it will. They'll lap me and I'll take them out of it.
The plan, okay, the plan, guys, is to spear everybody on turn one. Problem solved. It's bowling.
I fail to see the fucking issue.
All right.
Balance.
Balance performance is off.
Yeah,
Tire
it
wear
is.
is on. Okay.
Yeah.
It was probably when you were under race. I didn't realize all that wasn't set because I didn't realize you had jumped in under racing.
Yes, Garrett, I'm aware. I'm fucking aware.
Don't worry. I am face palming enough. Alright. Now we're actually directoring. Now we'll actually get to finish a fucking race, hopefully.
Well, I thought it looked funny.
Please, lords of the internet, do not disconnect anybody ever again. Our Father, who art in heaven. Wait. Whose internet?
I'm not jumping on
Don't
that.
fuck anything up, god damn it.
The controller ain't even in my fucking hand. How about that? Can't fuck it up if it's not my hand.
Waiting on Harden to join. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck your setup.
He's got a legitimate gripe. You've fucked up twice now.
It's probably 2.5 times. Yeah, Hines caught it before we did, I think.
Yeah. No. No, I think he caught it right as I caught it.
That's we. I fucked up. We caught it.
Shit. Waiting on Harden to join there.
Harden.
There he is.
There we go.
Do, 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 do. Okay. Now, at the next screen after race selection.
This is where I wait now.
Yes.
See, this has been a very different setup than what we usually do.
I know,
So I was.
We're not used to running without qual. The only reason I noticed it right as I looked over and I realized, wait a second, that's the screen where you normally have to wait when you're coming out of qualifying. All right. We finally fixed it.
Did we? Did we though?
There-
I believe the issue was me. I
Yeah.
don't feel fixed.
We finally fixed Nick. We're going to take him out back, put a bullet in his head, and call it done. Problem solved.
Deal.
Fuck it. Fuck it, YOLO. Alrighty. Now this time, I swear to Christ, folks, this will be your last race of the evening. Don't touch any fucking buttons.
Touch. No, fuck your tire choice. How about that?
Fuck your couch and your tire choice, motherfucker. Alright, as we wait for everybody to ready up, they'll actually get to select things this time because I'm not going to let Nick be overzealous with the fucking start button. Don't do it. Don't you goddamn do it. I will break what's left of your leg.
There's not much at this point.
I know. At this point, it just turns into a bag of dust, doesn't it?
Pretty much. There's like a little bit of jelly in there somewhere right now. It's not quite dust.
Yeah. Gelatin knee. Alrighty.
You ready, Vengeance?
We are waiting on everybody to finish up here and ready up.
I can't touch buttons prematurely anymore, so
Yeah.
I have to double fucking triple check.
Yeah, the premature race start. Okay, there we are.
I pressed the button.
Alright, you're allowed to touch it now for the camera. Just don't leave the race, please.
Leaving the race.
Leaving the race, fuck it. Don't need to be here.
Get that fucking BMW trash off my screen.
Whole race grid is dildos bailing. Yeah, that's how it works. Alright, and here we go. The last race of the evening, GP on BRNO. PS4. Boy, we had more drama trying to get the fucking race started than we did during the race.
Ooh, contact.
Whoa, and Nova flying into turn one. Harden.
So this is a repeat of the last race.
Apparently it is.
He crashed in the same way, actually.
Boy, I got to fix all my problems, and then I didn't get to fix my problems. Unfortunately.
You don't have any excuses, you just suck.
That actually is a bit of a failure. You were the only one to find yourself out there. Oh, that is rough. But as expected, as we said, he definitely didn't have the time to get warmed up like everybody else.
Wow, Hines went from last to second in 3 corners.
Harden manages to take advantage of Vintage's wreck and pushes up into 4th. Hines very wide coming into 5. But manages to not totally lose Oba there. Not too bad. If he can hang on to it, he'll be all right.
What does Leather say this time? Lenovo? I like Flexboy better.
You like... Yeah. Oh, it's Kentall has an off as well, unfortunately. I believe that was, yep.
He was middle of the pack.
Yep, and that one cost him.
Harden.
It was, I believe, in 8 or 9 that he went off. So we've got Oba and Hines up front.
They're pushing hard. In my 5 minutes of playing this game, I figured out that when the rider starts to do the leg dangle is when you're braking really, really hard.
Well, the other part is when you're using the markers there, the yellows obviously is kind of where you want to be. You don't want to be seeing red on your markers that you're trying to make.
If you don't see red, you're not trying hard enough.
Yeah, if you don't see red, you might make the turn. Jesus,
Nah, bruh.
2 minutes for the first lap, or second lap.
That's flying.
Or for first lap, rather. Jesus.
See, we ride stretch jixers here.
That's how you get around turns better.
You just slide.
Why do you think you call it a drag bike?
I don't think they meant dragging the handlebars.
Oh,
but
it does now. Dragging elbows for bitches. Now, dragging the bar end weights, that's what men do.
I've done that. While crashing.
Yes, exactly. Done that one too. Not at a track, but I have done that one a couple of times.
Yeah, I'm overdue for that track crash.
As right now, Hines sitting about 1 second off of Oba.
They're hauling ass.
Yeah, doing a good job of keeping him from getting away. They are definitely not going to make it easy on the rest of the pack to catch up to him. Oba just getting good drives out. I mean, just positively flying out. Looking very nice indeed. You can see Hines trying to get the drive up under into 10. Comes very close. Can't quite make it happen, though. Oba's just been amazing in the turns this evening.
Really has. I mean, I don't know if this was a different practice schedule or what was going on here, but I mean, just really looking solid.
Yeah, it has been nice to watch. Oh no! 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 And I'm sorry for the delay there, folks. It's just the stream that we were seeing here was a bit ahead. And Hines takes advantage of that, puts down a 155.2, which in this case, yes, that was actually faster than his qualifying. I think he was 155.5 for qualifying.
That's just a dick move.
Just putting down a really fast lap. Oba was running really solid up to that point.
Crashed again.
Oh, no. Oh, that is disappointing. God, that is rough.
Garrett Hines to the principal's office, a.k.a. please crash. I need a race, sir.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened to Oba. He had a couple of offs there. And I have no idea if he'll be able to get back on his pace.
That's 13 seconds back. I'm not sure that's achievable.
He was looking really solid, too. That's the really frustrating part.
They were hauling ass.
Yep. God, just.
You know, looking at some of his temperatures, his rear's really hot.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's what caused it. Oh, as Harden crashes.
Oh, good
I
God.
thought it was Oba again for a second. Blue bike.
Yeah, we can kind of keep an eye on Oba down there.
Vengeance with a little spill.
Man, everybody's just having a rough time. This is, like I said, I expected this is a rough track. And GP bikes are just really hard to do on an easy track. So it's just... It's been brutal. Everybody trying to keep up with this one. Kentall, meanwhile, creeping up on Harden.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll see if he can make that stick. And that is the fight for third place. If he can make that happen.
That's the podium.
Yep. That'll get you on the podium if you can catch Harden there.
Vengeance having a real hard time.
Yeah, it's like I said, he came in long after everybody else. He's having to warm up on a very, very rough track using GP bikes. This has not been an easy one so far. Harden, meanwhile, manages to make turn 1 without having what happened on his first lap. We can applaud him for that. Good work, sir. Looks like he's got turn 1 down now.
How do you...
Engine's having a couple more offs.
Kentall looking clean, making up a little bit of time.
Yeah, he is. We'll see if he can catch up to Harden here.
One crash from Harden would put them about in the same spot of track.
Yeah, that would catch it. Ooh.
I don't know if Kentall went slow or Harden went really fast. Gap grew just a little bit.
I suspect at this point in the evening it's gotten to where, ooh, hi.
Ooh.
My. He decided to go ahead and get that tail in at the last second.
We're trying. We're in try mode.
Yeah. It's definitely been a rough evening, though. This is just not an easy track. It's incredibly technical.
Yeah, I don't envy them.
Yeah. It's a little unimaginative, though. That's the one thing I'll say about it, because you have very few seconds. Like, it's just a turn, then straight. A turn, then straight. There's very few, you sweep for a long way, except for that one little at turn 2.
I was going to say for a second, what is every other fucking racetrack? A turn?
No, I realize that, but it's one of these ones where the turn is done.
Yeah.
There's no interesting sweep anywhere at all. Like, turn 2 is the closest thing you get to a sweeper on it.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so it's a little, I don't know, it's a little odd compared to other tracks, definitely. But you can see where it makes it just a super technical track that is beating the living hell out of people. Yeah, Vengeance just having a rough time, man.
I wonder, I don't know.
He just had a late join. I think that's really part of what's costing him. I mean, if he had been through 2 classes already, because you can see earlier, Harden and Kentall were having all kinds of issues while they were trying to get this track sorted out. And now, okay, the pace is a little off from what Hines and Ober are doing, but they aren't falling down constantly now. They've got it under control, more or less.
Well, I was going to say, I wonder if he's just fucking around now that he's about to get lapped.
Yeah.
However, I didn't want to...
Oh, Kentall! You were having steady laps there, bro. Sorry to see that. Damn. That's rough.
I need you to pass Harden.
Yeah, come on.
You failed me.
I was expecting he might actually manage to catch him there. That's a little disappointing.
What is Hines running for a lap time?
Let's get a look at the lap that he's on right now. He's coming through 10 at about 1 minute and 20. Oh, Kentall off again.
I wonder if he could go to
It is possible.
Oh,
Man.
airbags.
Hell, that'll put Harden down off of Oba a bit further. Yeah, that puts him over 10 seconds back. This has just been a track that eats people the entire time. It's going to be interesting to see the Xbox guys hit it as well. And currently our standings, let's see.
Oba with a big old wheelie. What are you doing, Oba? He's still doing
Oh,
the wheelie. He is okay now. The only reason he set the wheelie down was because there was a turn.
he has to make a turn at some point. Vengeance having another. He's just going to have a rough evening, unfortunately. Kentall giving it his all to try to catch up to Harden. If he can manage it, he'll get to be on the podium there, but it's going to be rough, and Harden is not going to make that easy. As we are on second to last lap.
I'm challenging somebody to do a stop you across the finish line. This is your official call out.
I don't know that this game will let you stoppie correctly.
That's why it's a little call.
I know the new one will. 2020, you apparently stoppie just because you grab brakes. Oh, you wanted to use the front brake? Fuck you. We're going to put the tail on top of your head.
Sounds about right.
Oh, Harden now getting a view of Oba.
Ooh. That really cost you, Oba.
I think Oba's well aware. He's sitting 32 seconds behind Hines at this point. I think he's decided he'd rather have some fun. And there you can see Oba showing up on Hardin's screen now. Hardin going past where he went off earlier in turn 8. Whoa! And having a little drama leaving 9. Hines putting down a 155.875 mid-race there. You can see him about to catch vengeance at the back of the pack. It's just a super rough track, and if you haven't been out there all evening... Yep.
Hardin really coming up to challenge Oba.
He is trying to catch him. We'll see if he can do it.
Oba, do another wheelie.
And they are still on the final lap there.
You missed saying penultimate lap.
Penultimate lap!
You missed the race. I'm disappointed in you, sir.
All right. Hardin trying to catch up to Oba. He's got a shot at second if he can make it stick. That is kind of the weird part. He's managed during this one to be a bit... Oh, no! Turns in too early. And that is all she wrote.
The grass is not for optimal as Oba does a wheelie. Oba is currently doing wheelies.
Well, you know.
Were those celebration wheelies, Oba? Is that what's happening here? If so, do more. Because if you wreck a wheelie, it gives him a chance.
So Voss is asking, am I the only one that loves this track?
Yes.
I think so. Like I said, we heard complaints from Hines about it. He's not in love with it, but obviously he's doing fine on it. A few of the guys were just kind of iffy about it. I look at it and I'm like, yeah, it does seem kind of a little unimaginative. But that being said, I don't mind if the technicality of it makes for good competition. Oh, God!
The wheelie!
And Oba, while goofing around, Hardin comes... Oh, no! Hardin had second in his hands!
Hardin, you had a
and
golden
just
fucking ticket!
throws the bike out!
Oba, wheelies, please.
Oh, dear God, what could possibly go wrong?
Is this how we do it now?
Is this how the races go?
One more wheelie and he'll get back in front of you, Oba.
Oh, my God.
Nobody else even got to finish the race.
It was a rough race.
I'm waiting for the shit talk to start.
Oh, this will be bad. So there you go, Hines, Oba, and Hardin on your podium. Kentaw in 4th, and Vengeance coming up in 5th. But again, it's all about the consistency. Vengeance did get down to the point where he was putting down a 2:02.5, so he could put down a decent lap. It was just he wasn't warmed up and didn't get time to really get it all together. So that'll be your last race for the evening. That'll be GP on the PS4 at BRNO. We will be doing the Xbox League on the same track next week. And I will see y'all then. Thanks for watching. Hope you folks enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.